Hey, it's Matt from cleverleverage.com again. We've got another question of the week. This week's question is, hey Matt, I'm just starting my first WordPress blog. What are the 4 must-have, are there any plugins? Sorry, I was reading my post title. My post title for this video is going to be the 4 must-have plugins when starting your own blog. The question is, hey Matt, I'm just starting my WordPress blog for the first time. Are there any plugins that are kind of must-haves? And the answer is yes, absolutely. There's actually several of them, but the ones that I would consider the must-have plugins are, number 1 is SearchMeter. You want to install the free SearchMeter plugin, so that way you can go to your dashboard and look for what people are searching for on your site. This is the biggest missed opportunity that I've seen anywhere that bloggers are not talking about. If you don't know what people are searching for, then you can't identify stuff that people want that you don't have. So if you're underserving your market, or if you're underserving your audience, there's going to be a big gaping hole there and you're missing out on opportunity. So definitely the number 1 plugin is WP SearchMeter, I believe it's called. I'll link them all up in this video or on the blog post, and you can go directly to it and download it. They're free, there's nothing for sale. There are some paid plugins that I recommend too, but you don't have to use those. Number 2 is WordPress SEO. That is a SEO plugin by Yoast. It's pretty much you can do all-in-one SEO if you want, but I prefer WordPress SEO by Yoast. It'll help you optimize your title tags and your description. It'll also do a quick content analysis for your on-page SEO. If you are just setting up your blog for the first time, we're getting to the third must-have plugin, and you have a lot of post revisions, what you probably don't know is that those are clogging up the database with saved revisions. You can have like 30 and 40 post revisions per page or post, and you want to clean those out. So the 3rd must-have plugin is WP Optimize. Again, it's WP-Optimize. What that'll do is run through and do a quick clean out after you get your blog set up the way you want, and it'll make sure that it stays fast and make sure that the tables in your database aren't clogged up with a bunch of useless nonsense. The 4th must-have plugin is WordPress Fastest Cache, or I believe it was Zencache, and they just renamed it to Fastest Cache. It's the easiest caching plugin that you can set up to speed up your blog and not have to fiddle with a bunch of settings and mess with the htaccess file or do a bunch of tweaks and things like that. So WordPress Fastest Cache. Now, there's one caveat for a beginner using a caching plugin. If you don't have administrator, there should be a checkbox on most of the plugins that says don't cache things for administrator or don't cache content for logged in users. If you have that deselected, when you make updates to your pages or posts in the back end, they won't be reflected on the front end because it'll be serving a cached version of your site. So just be aware of that. That can be really frustrating for a beginner. I've gotten phone calls from friends or people that I know before, or emails saying, hey Matt, I can't get this fucking thing to work, and they're like super frustrated, and it's like, oh dude, just disable the caching plugin until you're done setting up your blog, right? Also, if you go to cleverleverage.com and you go to resources and you go to the WordPress area, there should be a WordPress plugins area with a couple of more. These are some quick tips. One is called WP Stock Photos or Unsplash WordPress. These are bonus ones right here. They're not part of the original 4. This will give you direct access to stock photos that you can upload directly into your WordPress blog. So you don't have to go somewhere, find free stock photos, download them or whatever. You can do it directly from within here. This will give you an edge on most people that just start blogs and have shitty photography. It'll give you really crisp, clean, big images that are awesome that you can use in portrait mode and a couple of other things. The next thing is Contact Form 7. These are bonuses. And Pretty Link. Pretty Link will allow you to make pretty links out of anything that you want to link to, like affiliate links or whatever. And Contact Form 7 will give you an easy to use contact form. So those are my quick tips for the must-have WordPress plugins if you're just starting your first blog. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to go to cleverleverage.com and go to the QOTW page and enter your question of the week. I'll see you next week.